So, we got the old greenhouse open. We were able to get into it, and when the heating system went down, it killed all of the foliage on the fuchsias. It killed my Christmas cactus, but I still do have a piece back here, which I'll show you this here. Okay, I'll go back through. This here was a piece on the floor that had broken off, and it rooted down into the floor, and it's blooming, and it stayed warm enough in here that it actually managed to survive. So I'm definitely going to be getting this dug out and getting pieces off of it, because the original one that I had, and I had that one for years and years and years, I don't have that one anymore. It froze. So all of this stuff here needs cut off, and it's going to get cut down to the green. They are growing back, and we really don't know how cold it got in here or how long the heating system had gone down in this one here. But thankfully the roots were okay, and they're growing back out. We just got to get all this junk here cut off of them with clean pruners. The Marthas are coming back. And again, all this junk needs cut off. The reason why it looks like this is because of how cold it got. It killed everything. But the plant itself down in the root system was still good, so it's coming back out. And this one here is coming back. And I'm thankful that these survived, because I've had these varieties for years. And sometimes when you have a variety that you like, you can't always find it again if something happens to it. So I'm really thankful that these survived and made it through, and now they just need cleaned up and go from there. My hibiscus bush, I'm going to say I completely lost this when it got cold. It got way too cold for this. So this is done here. My lavender cuttings that I took last year back in October, they have survived. So that's nice. These are some of my favorite varieties, and I wanted to do some stem cuttings of them to propagate them out. And this was my cactus here that piece came off of, but as you can see, it froze the whole thing out. Probably because it was also closer to the vent in the door, more cold air came in. But this is going to get cleaned out. The stuff that's alive is going to stay in. It's going to have all the stuff, all the bad stuff cut off of it. And it's going to get all cleaned out, and we're going to start planting then. But the eucalyptus tree there, that is still going and growing. So that's good. We did cut it down. It was the whole way up to the ceiling, and I had to do some harvesting for it, so it did get cut down. And this is the bedhouse greenhouse here. So this is the first time that I have seen it since it had frozen. I was in it earlier getting stuff cleaned out before the cold and the snow came. But we don't know if anything in here broke. All the water is turned off to all the greenhouses in case something would have broken, that we didn't have an even bigger disastrous mess. So everything in this whole thing all needs cleaned out and start over completely. Well, we don't even know if the heat, we don't know if the pipes even broke. So we basically don't know anything yet about if anything got damaged in this one here or not with the heating system. So this is going to be, it's definitely an issue and a problem. I mean, it's you can see here all of the pipes were disconnected from the pumps, and part of the heating system was taken apart to try and save it from any further damage. If hopefully nothing broke inside of the heater. So So, the old greenhouse, the plastic on it's gone. It's
6-7 years.
Done. It's getting holes in it, but it's still warm in there. But what can happen is it can make that your plants don't want to grow the way that they're supposed to because it can't transfer the light through the way that it should. So it does need to be replaced and recovered, and the air barrier piping that we had needs to be put back over when it gets recovered. So this all needs cleaned out in here before we can even start planting any of the seeds. And this is the first that we've really even been able to get into it because of how deep the snow was and everything else. And like I said, we don't right now even know if we have water out to them because we had to turn all of it off because of the bed house. We don't know what happened with that yet. How are we gonna know what happened with that?
Water.
Turn the water on. That's yeah.
Have to wait till it's thawed, so it should have been thawed by now.
So when we start planning, I'll come back with more video updates. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll tell you as I put a new video on. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.